morning, Deped Dasma. Isang magandang araw po sa ating lahat. This is going to be very exciting. Can you just imagine, we just finished the first pandemic school year. O, diba? At the onset, we never thought we would get this far. We never thought how possible this day would come. But here we are. We are very successful. This is the last day that our schools are streaming their virtual graduation. Congratulations po sa ating 44 schools who are successfully streaming their virtual moving up and virtual graduation ceremonies. Although some do not hold it because of the existing issuance on the recognition. So although sad, but we will not be having recognition for other grade levels. But there are schools who are creative enough to come up with other means to appreciate the hard work of all their learners. So kita po natin yan, and all of us in the division office are really admiring all of you, your creativity, your ingenuity in terms of making sure that despite this issuance, our learners still feel appreciated. Siyempre, hindi naman pwedeng puro learners lang, hindi po ba? Because of all the people in the basic education, maybe the number one on the list that must have struggled and have entangled a lot of difficulties would be our teachers. Pagkatapos ng school year 2020-2021, kumusta na ba tinamam? Yan po ang ating aalamin ngayong araw na ito sa ating episode ng Today with Deped Dasma. At talaga namang sa tulong ng ating research team sa pangunguna ni Dr. Frageline Rafael, ay hinanap natin ang pinakabata, pinakabagong teacher sa Dasma. Hinanap natin siyempre ang person to represent all our teachers, and of course our teacher who is playing a lot of roles. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the first person I would welcome on the screen is a teacher 3 from San Miguel Elementary School. And more than just being a teacher 3, she's your voice. She is the president of Dasmariñas City Public School Teachers Federation. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Francia F. Murao. Hi, Ma'am Francia. Good morning. Ma'am? Ayan. So while Ma'am Murao is still working on her audio, another person that we will get to, makukumusta natin ngayong araw ay, sabi nga natin, mahirap maging teacher, pero parang mas mahirap kung teacher ka na, OIC ka pa. No? OIC ka pa ng isang pinakabagong paaralan sa ating lungsod. Ladies and gentlemen, Teacher 3 and the current officer in charge of Edilberto S. Legazpi Integrated High School, Mr. Vicente Revota. Hello, Sir Vince. Good morning.
Hi. Yes, sir. Hi. Good morning. And good morning sa ating mga manunood sa Today with Deped Dasma.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And joining us also is, sabi nga natin, hinanap ng ating research team ang youngest teacher natin sa lungsod. Pinakabago natin, isa sa mga bagong pasok at pinakabata. And we found him at Burol Elementary School, ladies and gentlemen, teacher 1, Mr. Rodel M. Manala. Hi, Sir Rodel. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning din po sa ating mga viewers po. And good morning din po sa Burol Elementary School, sa fellow teachers ko po, and especially po sa aking principal, si Mrs. Aileen Habilosa po. Good morning po.
Yan, magandang umaga po. Let me just check, Ma'am Francia. Ma'am, naririnig niyo na po ba ako? So I think hindi tayo naririnig ni Ma'am Franz. I will have to troubleshoot this alone. Miss I will have to remove Ma'am Murao and then she have to get in again so that we could try kung naririnig niya na tayo. Okay, so let me start by asking our youngest teacher. Marami sa ating mga teacher ang makaka-relate because we have a lot of new teachers in the City Schools Division of Dasmariñas. Sir, ilang taon ka lang nagtuturo sa ating division? Sir, can you hear me?
Ayan, sir, sorry, nag-chat po kayo kanina. Kaya hindi ko po narinig. Pasensya po.
Okay. Yes, sir. Ilang taon na po kayo nagtuturo sa ating division?
Sir, sa public po, actually po ako po ay 1 year pa lang po. Sa private po ay 3 years po.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So,
and then
ibig
6 months
sabihin,
po akong nag-sub bago po ako na-hire.
so, ibig sabihin, sir, pagpasok na pagpasok nyo, eto, no face-to-face tayo.
Actually po, sir, nung ako po ina-hired ng February 10, kung naalala po natin, almost 1 month lang po ata after po noon, nag-alborota po yung Taal, and then makalipas pong ilang linggo po ata kung di nagkakamali, doon na po tayo nagkaroon ng lockdown, nag-quarantine na po tayo. So, yun po, nagtuloy-tuloy na po na hindi ko na po na-meet din yung mga bata.
Grabe.
So, bali 1 month lang po akong face-to-face sa public school po for the first time po.
All right. So, Sir Rodel, with this pandemic, no, with this pandemic that we experience, ano yung pinaka-challenge na naging struggle mo as a new teacher?
Ayun, sir. Actually, sir, commonly na naririnig po natin sa mga teachers po noon, mula po nung dumating po yung pandemya. Commonly po natin naririnig sa mga teachers, mahirap po, both sides po, no, students and teachers, yung ating pong internet connections, paano po yun, at ano pa ba, yung sinasabi po nila mga gadgets po nila, like laptop, computers, and even po ibang teachers, minsan problema po natin yun. At pangatlo po, yung paano po ma-reach out yung mga bata na mahimok na mag-aral. So, isa po yung struggle ko din during the pandemic po. No? At lastly po, na ako po personally, ang struggle ko po talaga bago magpasokan, ang iniisip ko po kaagad, hindi ko po ma-imagine kung paano po ako magtuturo na physically absent po yung mga mag-aaral. So, kasi alam mo naman po natin, lahat parang, though newly hired teacher po ako, parang feeling ko lahat kami ay mga bagong teacher kasi bagong normal po, bagong setup po ng edukasyon. So medyo lahat po tayo nangangapa. So yun po yung pinaka-struggle ko po. Kung paano magtuturo ng physically absent yung mga mag-aaral mo. So very challenging po sa akin po that time.
Sorry? How did you handle that, sir? Ano po ba yung inyong hawak? Modular po or online?
Actually po, nung una, nag-online po ako. Then later on po, nag-modular po.
Mm-hmm.
So this time po kami po ay modular. Pero may mga times din po, though po kami ay modular, may mga times po na mag-aaral po namin na kaya namin ma-meet online, minimit po namin sila. Ganun po yung ginagawa po namin.
And how do you meet them, sir? Tawag or messenger?
Minsan, sir, gumagamit po kami ng mga online platforms po. Like po, Zoom. Kapag hindi po rin kaya ng bata, adjust naman po, pwede pong via messenger. Kapag hindi pa rin po kaya, via phone calling po. Kapag ang parents po ay medyo may katanungan regarding po sa module. So, kailangan ko pong gumawa ng paraan para po sila ay ma-reach out. So, mga ganun po, sir.
Sir, eto that is your struggle. But with that, having no students around, is there still a source for fulfillment? nakaramdam po ba kayo ever na, uy, kahit walang bata, I'm still fulfilled, I'm still happy? Was this unfortunate event gave you the opportunity to feel fulfilled?
Pasensya sir, hindi ko po narinig yung bandang huli pong sinabi niyo po.
What was your fulfillment, sir? Have you ever felt fulfilled kahit ganito yung ating sitwasyon?
Sense of fulfillment po, no? During that time po actually, though sa kabila po ng pandemic na nararanasan po natin, yung sense of fulfillment ko po, nararamdaman ko po dahil yung, alam niyo po, yung effort din ng mga mag-aaral, ng mga magulang, para po maitawid, para po mairaos yung edukasyon, nakikita ko po doon. Kaya po, sa personal ko pong experience, parang yung ginagawa po namin as teachers, yung effort na ginagawa ng mga teachers para ma-reach out yung mga mag-aaral, para maibigay, ma-ensure po natin yung kalidad ng edukasyon. So, ayun po yung nagbibigay sa akin ng sense of fulfillment. Kasi hindi lang po kami yung kumikilos, bagkos nakikita ko yun po personally sa mga mag-aaral, yung kanila pong effort para po, alam niyo po yun, matulungan din nila yung sarili nila, even ang parents po nila, matulungan po sila, ng mga guro, para po mairaos po nila yung edukasyon po sa kabila po ng pandemya.
Wow, thank you, sir. That is very, that is very rewarding on our end to have our parents supporting our teachers, not only their students, but you would often feel the support of our parents. Alam mo, sir, if I just may share, I have friends who would receive a little gifts from the parents, yung simpleng tinapay, simpleng cookies, simpleng cupcakes. These are the ways that our parents would show appreciation to our teachers every time they retrieve, every time they give they submit their modules. Grabe. Thank you so much, sir. And I'll be back to you later. And maybe if it's challenging already to our teachers, this is all the more challenging to a teacher who also stands as an officer in charge, who also plays the role of a principal to his school. Let us hear it from Sir Vincent Rebota. Hello, Sir Vince. How was this school year for you? This is the first school year that your school has operated, and yet this is the first pandemic school year.
Hi, Sir Maki. It was a tough experience, really. Kasi, narinig mo ko, Sir Maki?
Apo, yes, sir.
Okay. Just like what I've said, it was or it is a tough experience for us. Kasi nga, bukod sa bago kami mga teachers dito, hindi magkakakilala. So, ang laki ng adjustment, no? And besides, ang school natin ay newly established. So, kulang tayo ng mga facilities and everything. So, kailangan kumilos. Kailangan humanap ng mga sponsors. Kailangan maghanap ng mga tao na pwedeng mag-donate for our school. Kaya, ang laki ng mga adjustment na maginawa namin simula noong nagsimula yung school na ito na nagsimula rin yung pandemya. So, it was a good thing na during that time, Ma'am Sherry was our head, our school head, and she did start managing our school very well. So, kung ano yung mga ways namin ngayon, yung management namin sa paaralan ay talagang na-adapt namin kay Ma'am Sherry. And it's because of also the team effort of all the teachers. So talagang, sabi ko nga, ang mga teachers ay parang pinili sa bawat paaralan na pinagsama-sama dito sa Edelberto. Ang mga teachers na ito ay magagaling. Kaya sobrang natutuwa kami ni Ma'am Sherry at natutuwa kami together with Sir John Nepomuceno, talagang parang it was a destiny for us na magkakasama-sama dito sa Edelberto S. Legazpi High School.
Thank you, sir. That's so refreshing to hear, no? And especially for our teachers, that is very rewarding on them to hear how you have appreciated them. Sir, if there is one challenge, there are a lot of challenges. No, this year has really been a challenge to everyone. But if there's one challenge that you felt like you've struggled the most, ano kaya yun, sir? As an OIC, as a teacher.
Siguro sir, everybody will agree or would agree na lahat naman ng school inangapa nung nagka-pandemya. And it was a fair play for all schools. Kaya lang kasi si Edelberto ay isang newly established school dito sa ating division. So sabi ko nga kanina, ang daming adjustment, we have limited resources. At bukod pa dyan sir, since bago pa lang yung school ay wala pa tayong pondo, wala pa tayong MOO. So ang hirap kumilos. Alam naman natin na ang hirap mag-manage ng paaralan kapag wala tayong mga budget o walang finances. Pero hindi ang mga iyan ang highlight ng mga struggles ko namin dito sa Edelberto na masasabi ko ring challenges. At dito talaga kami nag-grow ng todo. So when I assumed office last January, this school year 2020-2021 as the OIC of the school, siyempre wala tayong experience pa kung paano natin patatakbuhin ang eskwelahan. Kaya medyo kabado ako. Kabado ako kasi baka mag-fail ako. Baka kasi ma-disappoint ko yung mga taong nagtiwala sa akin. So, isa sa mga bumabagabag sa akin na dapat talaga mag-perform kami ng maayos para sa aming paaralan, para sa stakeholders ng ating paaralan ng Edelberto. So, naging malaking bagay sa akin yung face-to-face na series of trainings na i-conduct ng ating division office with regard to school-based management. Talagang super dami ng aming natutunan. Ito kasing face-to-face, although limited lang po yung ating encounter with people because of pandemic, nairaos namin ito, of course, with the leadership of our top management. And just, it was Sir Don who initialized this training. So talagang marami kaming natutunan. And I think we are 7, if I'm not mistaken, who were attendees of this face-to-face training with regard to SBM. Alam mo, Sir Maki, dream ko rin naman maging principal eh. Pero hesitant ako applyan ang posisyon na iyan. Kaya kung hindi ako kinulit ni Ma'am Sherry, wala ako dito sa harapan niyo ngayon. I just accepted her challenge na sige, kung ibigay, edi salamat. Kung hindi, ay okay lang naman. At least, I tried my best.
Wow. Thank you, Sir Vince. You know, your current state now is an inspiration to everyone, especially to Sir Rodel. Sir Rodel is a new teacher, but look, Sir Rodel, how far can you go in the Department of Education? Sir Vince was also once a new teacher. Now he is an officer in charge and soon, of course, would be a full-fledged principal. Sir Vince, if you have that struggle, what could be the experience that you had that you might say, of all the things I've encountered, this must be the most fulfilling?
The most fulfilling part is when you have heard some good feedback from our stakeholders and also from our top management sa ating division office. Nakakatawa ng puso, Sir Maki, kapag narinig natin na, wow, ang galing. Bago pa lang yung school pero nagpe-perform at sumasabay na sa mga malalaking schools. So talagang nakakataba ng puso kasi all we just want to do is to give services for our stakeholders. Pero hindi namin ina-aspire yung yung performance na basta ang alam lang namin ay magbibigay kami ng serbisyo para sa ating mga stakeholders at alam mo yung ginagawa namin yung trabaho lang namin. We are not after for anything pero ang nakakataba kasi ng puso kasi ang ganda ng mga feedback even sa division office ay talagang nakaka-flatter kayo Maki kasi ang ganda ng mga sinasabi natin sa division office.
Thank you, Sir Vince. After all the hard work, there is this, our hard works are our ways to shine. These difficulties, had we handled them properly, would put us in a flattering situation like what you've been sharing to us. Thank you, Sir Vince. I'll be back with you. And now, she's here. Hello, Ma'am Franz. Good morning. Yeah, ma'am, you are on mute. Naka-mute pa po kayo. Ma'am? Ma'am, sige po, kindly unmute your microphone. Ma'am Francia. All right, so while we are waiting for Ma'am Franz to be reconnected on our platform as we celebrate this day as the last day of all the end of school year rights. Let us hear this message from no less than the action man of the city of Dasmariñas, our Congressman P.D. Barzaga.
Isang taus-pusong pagbati ang aking ipinahatid sa lahat ng ating mga kabataan na gagraduate ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Ang pandemya ay hindi naging hadlang para ipagpatuloy natin ang ating layunin na makatapos sa ating pag-aaral. Bagamat marami tayong sakripisyo, nawalan tayo ng formal graduation ceremony, nonetheless, ipinakita natin na walang makakahadlang sa atin para magkaroon ng katuparan ang ating pangarap para sa isang magandang edukasyon. Muli ang aking pasasalamat sa ating mga guro, sa inyong magulang at higit sa lahat sa ating heroes of graduation, our graduates during this time of pandemic.
It was our very supportive ang action man ng Dasmariñas si Congressman P.D. Barzaga na talaga namang lagi tayong sinusuportahan all throughout in the division office. Currently, so we are chatting, Ma'am Franz and I are chatting on Messenger, and she's really finding it difficult to be back on the platform. So I will now bringing you on the platform Sir Vince Rebota and Sir Rodel Manalang. Ayan. Sir Vince, Sir Rodel, just before I get to the next question, I want you to react on the different comments that our parents, our teachers are giving on the comment section. So I would like to start with this one question. Ito kasi medyo although hindi natin concern yung una, ay naku Sir Rodel, sorry, nawala ka. Ayan, ako na lang yung magtatago muna. Although hindi natin concern yung unang concern ni Ma'am because sabi niya, sana naman po ngayong school year ito, babaan naman ang private bayarin. So that's not our concern, no? That's for the private schools. Ito yung pangalawang concern natin. This is ours. bawasan ang mga videos sa performance kasi naaasar po ang mga bata. Lalo na at wala silang talent sa mga performance. Sana written works na lang. Parang yung iba sa atin nakaka-relate dyan, no? Pagsulatin mo na lang ako, wag mo lang ako pagsalitain. So sa mga bata pala, they also share the same struggle. So there are kids who would prefer written works rather than sasayaw, rather than acting, rather than kakanta sa isang video recorded output. Sir Rodel, as a new teacher full of creativity, full of vigor, what can you say about the sana ni Mami Karina?
Sino personally po, medyo naiintindihan ko po yung side ko ni Mami Karina po, no?
Mukhang side type ka din kayo, sir.
Ayoko rin po na exposure eh. Ayun po, naiintindihan ko po yung side po. Naiintindihan ko po yung side ni Mami Karina, no? Pero bilang guro ko kasi, para po sa side po ng mga teachers, no? I think, isa pong ways din po kasi yun ng mga guro para, alam niyo po yun, makita minsan yung baka po may mga natatagong potentials po yung mga bata. And especially this time of pandemic, hindi tayo face-to-face, hindi natin makita, hindi natin ma-discover yung dapat natin ma-discover sa mga bata. So I think ito yung way ng mga guro para at least makita natin yung mga mag-aaral natin na potentials, na may talents po, no? Though personally po, sa aming, ako po bilang isang guro din po, no? Andun po tayo sa balance pa rin po. Huwag naman yung puro videos, puro videos po. No? Kasi may module naman po tayo. So, ako po ang approach po namin doon, balance lang po. No? Kami rin po ay nagpapasa ng mga videos, no? Especially mga performance po. Katulad nga po ng dahilan ko kanina, kung written po yan, hindi po namin malaman kung ang bata ba ay potential or paano natin siya mag-discover kung hindi natin siya nakikita. No? So baka in that way makita natin. No? At besides, ang isang advantages po ng mga ganun pong performance via videos ay ano po natin, ma-develop po natin yung self-esteem ng bata. Katulad ko po, ngayain po talaga ako eh. Hindi po ako sa expression po talaga. Pero in that way po, natutulungan po natin yung bata na ma-develop po yung kanyang self-esteem. Kaya po, personal po sa teacher, balance po, no? Maganda rin po, sana po makita rin ng mga parents po natin yung good sides po ng mga ganung strategiya po ng mga guro po natin. Minsan, nagpapasend po sila ng videos. Pero huwag po kayo mag-alala, kami naman po ay maintindihin din po. No? Kaya as much as possible, ginawa po natin ang mga bagay-bagay po. Naiintindihan po natin talaga yung pag-aaral.
Thank you, Sir Del. I got your point, no, that maganda yung sinabi mo na sometimes even our students, even our kids, to all our parents, no, not just only Mami Karina, but all our parents, how can we discover, how can we unleash the potentials of our children if they would say no and they would say no? So we also have to help them in order for them to what do I say that? To develop some of their potentials, no? Maganda yon. How about ito, point of view ni Sir Vince as a school head? Sir, pwede ba yun na dahil ayaw ng bata, hindi tayo magpapa-video?
Actually, sir, marami nang iniintindi ang mga Actually, sir, marami nang iniintindi ang mga magulang natin.
Yes.
Marami nang iniintindi ang mga estudyante natin. That's why I always make sure sa mga teachers at lagi ko sinasabi na make the activities simpler. For as long as natatouch nila yung competencies na dapat nilang ma-master, make the activities to be submitted simpler. Yung paggawa ng video ay isang malaking isang malaking kumbaga burden, Kasi I'm sorry for the term burden kasi nga hindi naman lahat ng mga bata natin ay may kakayanan na may gadget, they have this internet para may upload. Yung pag-upload pa lang ay napakahirap kasi nga of course we have to consider also the internet, no? So ayun, siguro if we can give other activities na suwak doon sa competencies ay dapat doon na lang po tayo mag-focus o ibigay natin sa mga bata. Ayun po.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. You know, from Sir Rodel, I got one point that this activity may unleash potentials. From you, sir, this is for our teachers, no, consideration with the limitations of our parents and learners. Kasi maaaring gustuhin man ng magulang na i-unleash yung potential, pero walang phone to capture the video. That makes the assessment unfair for their learners, for their kids. Tapos, yung nabanggit yung competency. Yes. Alam niyo po, sa lahat po ng ating mga magulang, our teachers would design activities not only by whims. No? Hindi lamang po kung ano yung gusto nila. They design activities based on the prescribed competency that your kids must learn at a particular grading. So, ibig po sabihin, ayaw niyo po ng may video kung ang competency na kailangang i-gauge ay makikita lamang through a video, our teachers would find ways, no, maybe to make it a little easy for you or to be lenient, but nevertheless, there are, if I'm pretty sure everyone would understand me, no, that hindi mo pwedeng sabihin masarap ang orange juice kung ang tinitikman mo ay isang soda. You should taste the orange juice. So parang ganon ang ating that's very nice, no, Sir Vince. Nakakatuwa. Teka, papapasukin ko muna si Ma'am Franz. Talagang nangingiyak na si Ma'am Franz sa ating sa ating messenger kasi gustong-gusto niyang makapasok. But see, like this, what teacher na natin mismo ang nakaka-experience talaga. Ayaw ako magbanggit ng hindi natin partner, yung provider, pero humina talaga ang internet connection. But there will, of course, other opportunities that we will be joined by Miss Franz. Ayun. Sir Rodel, I would like to go back to you. Sana nasagot natin, no, yung concern ni Mami Karina that it's not our teachers would design activities not on their whims but on the competencies. And these are important, sabi nga ni Sir Rodel, to unleash their potentials. Sabi ni Sir Vince, it is also important that teachers would be lenient, no? May tawag doon, Sir Vince, di ba? Yung usong-uso yan nung college ako, yung parang yung isang activity, yung isang competency pero iba-ibang activity, may kakanta, may magsusulat. Ano nga bang tawag natin doon? All teachers, can you help us on the comment section? Instruction, multi-instruction, something like that. That your students are being engaged based from their talent, based from their capacity. Ito naman po ay comment ni Mami MJ Bernosa. Please, si teacher po sana kahit di early, sana man lang on time magbigay ng Mami MJ, tayo po ay nagpaparangal sa mga teachers. Pero maybe this would help. This would help in the future. Magbigay ng weekly home learning plan. Kayang-kaya ng ating mga teachers. Sabi ni Ma'am Sue, go Manay Francia, talagang nakakapanghinayat, hindi makapasok si Ma'am Francia. Teachers survive. Sir Vince, what does this school year teach you as a teacher? Then later on as a school head?
Well, ang laki ng transition, Sir Maki. Oo. Dati kasi ang tawag dito, you are just an ordinary teacher but with extraordinary job, di ba? Alam naman natin lahat yan na hindi biro ang pagtuturo. Pero nung ako ay na-assign as a school head, mas lalong humirap kasi dati ang focus mo lang ay estudyante mo at ang sarili mo. Pero ngayon kasi, it is not all about only the students but also the teachers and the whole school. Even the stakeholders, kailangan mong isipin ang kanilang kapakanan. No? Kaya ang hirap at saka very challenging and natutuwa ako kasi with the effort, with the team effort, with the total effort of the team ay talagang nabibigyan namin ng justice itong mga ginagawa namin at talagang napakaganda sumakin ng feedback.
Thank you so much, sir. Maraming salamat, Sir Vince. How about Sir Rodel? You are on your 1 year as a public school teacher, but this is what you have experienced already. Sir, what does this school year teach you?
Actually, sir, number one sa akin, no, na itinuturo sa akin ng school year po na ito. Una, dahil bagong normal po yung ating setup, parang I-realize na bilang guro, dapat maging bago ka din. Di ba po? Kailangan mong sumabay sa daloy po sa takbo po ng panahon po natin this time. Na alam niyo po yung tipong ang comfort zone po natin kasi yung ating school, yung ating classroom. Pero ngayon po yung ating classroom, pinapala na natin sa tahanan po natin. Sa tahanan, even sa online po, doon po natin dinadala yung classroom po natin ngayon. No? So bilang guro, dapat maging bago po ako. Kaya personally, ako po inipapasalamat mo sa ating pong ahensya, yung mga webinars po na kinakandak natin, just to equip teachers, ma-enhance po yung ating mga skills. So I personally, pinasasalamatan ko po yung ating ahensya, even po ang aking pong paaralan sa Burol Elementary School, na marami pong trainings na kinakanda para lang po maihanda din yung mga guro para po sa future po ng mga mag-aaral po natin. So isa pong bagay na natutunan ko po itong taon. At pangalawa, as a teacher po, ano po tayo ang guro po ay flexible na no? Pero I think parang this time, mas dapat maging flexible ang mga guro. Alam niyo po even yung mga, kasi dahil po wala po tayong face-to-face ngayon, wala pong privacy actually yung mga guro Even anytime po, kung dati-rati, wala naman po tayong, I think wala namang estudyante sa iyo na mag-text ng hating gabi, madaling araw, or parent mo. Pero this time, even yung mga ganun, kailangan po natin entertain. So parang, kailangan mo pang mas maging flexible. Pangatlo po, mas maging pasensyoso po pa sa mga estudyante natin na ngayon hindi natin sila nakakarap. Mas mahirap pong i-deal po yung kanilang mga pinagdaraanan din po nila individually. Hindi rin po kasi natin alam dahil hindi po natin sila nakikita. So parang for me, mas maging pasensyoso pa tayo bilang isang guro. At ano pa po ba? Yun lang po siguro.
Thank you so much, sir. The patience, no? These are the things that we did not learn from our teacher education institutions. We've taught how to prepare lesson plans. We've taught how to prepare instructional materials. We've taught how to read curriculum, how to map curriculum. Pero yung sobrang pasensya, yung pagkakaroon ng grace under pressure, yung pagiging maunawain kahit madaling araw may marireceive kang text, itinuro lang ito ng pagkakataong ito. Maraming salamat, Sir Rodel, Sir Vin, for sharing the learnings that you've had for this pandemic school year. Talagang sayang, no? Ang daming nag-aabang sa message, sa mga inputs ni Ma'am Franz. Ayan, papasok si Ma'am Franz. Talagang sinusubukan nating may pasok si Ma'am Franz. Talaga, kaya ito lang masasabi ko po sa ating lahat, no? Sa lahat po ng ating mga teachers, especially if you're from Dasmariñas, mag-shift na po kayo sa Dasma Fiber Blaze. Talagang partner nating maaasahan. Mabilis, walang laglag. No? Ayan, Ma'am Franz. Ma'am Franz. Yan talagang, the eagerness is there, and we are really looking forward to hear the words of Ma'am Franz, especially on the last question, because the last question would be about kayo po bilang mga guro na talaga namang pinasasalamatan natin. Ano po ang inyong recommendation? Wow, recommendation. It's too strong a word, recommendation. But for you, what can you just give as an insight, as an input to the department as we plan for the next school year? Pero bago po ninyo sagutin yan, let us listen to the message. Kung kanina narinig po natin ang message ni Kong PD, ngayon naman po pakinggan po natin ang message ng ina ng ating lungsod. We have Mayor Jennifer A. Barzaga.
Sa mga mag-aaral na magtatapos, sa mga guro at pamunuan ng paaralan, lalong-lalo na sa mga magulang na nagsikap para sa kanilang mga anak, tanggapin niyo po ang aking pagpupugay. Angkop na angkop ang tema ng pagtatapos ngayong taon na ito. Kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Sa kabila ng mga hamon na kinaharap ng mga mag-aaral at ng kanilang mga magulang, maayos ninyong natutunan ang mga nararapat na aralin sa pamamagitan ng modules, online classes, at iba pang teknolohiya. Mga magsisipagtapos, ang inyong talento, dunong, at abilidad na pinanday ng ating mga paaralan na tahanan ay gamitin ninyong sandata sa pagharap sa panibagong yugto ng inyong buhay. Gawin ninyo itong instrumento ng pagbabago para sa inyong sarili at sa darating na panahon ay para sa pambansang kaunlaran. Dalangin ko ang inyong tagumpay. Kayo nawa ay magdala ng pag-angat sa bansa ng ating pinapangarap. Kayo ang tunay na pag-asa ng ating bayan. Kayo ay aming inspirasyon sa aming pagsusumikap na itaas ang antas ng paglilingkod sa mamamayan, lalo na sa kabataan. Graduates and completers of 2021, muli binabati at ikinararangal namin kayo. Mabuhay kayong lahat at pagpalain kayo ng dakilang lumikha.
And thank you so much, Mayor Jenny, for expressing your appreciation not only to our learners, although the highlight was our learners, but our teachers na din. The great support of the city government I also expressed through the video kasi nasa likod ni Mayor, nasa gilid ni Mayor, yung ating mga plaque of appreciation and our superhero, because these are our gifts for them that symbolize their enormous support to our division. Ayan. Sir Rodel, I will start with you as a new teacher. Mag-ingat ka. Joke lang. As a new teacher, sir, based on your experience, what can you say to Deped for the next school year to be better?
Siguro,
Hindi, sige, sabihin mo na sir.
wala po ako eh. Ano po, unang-una muna po, gusto kong magpasalamat sa ating pong ahensya po, no, na nakita ko po yung sa buong taong panuroan po, nakita ko po yung effort po ng ating division office para po matugunan yung pangailangan po ng mga paaralan natin, ng ating mga mag-aaral, para po ma-ensure yung dekalidad po na edukasyon. Nakita ko po yung effort po ng ating division office. Kaya maraming salamat po sa ating ahensya. At bilang isang bagong guro siguro, no, I think isa sa recommendations ko po siguro, no, na siyempre daw tinutugunan po natin yung mga pangailangan po ng ating departamento po ng ating mga paaralan at mga pangailangan po ng mga mag-aaral. At masasabi po natin na mayroon pa rin po tayong ilan pang dapat pagtuunan pa po ng pansin, mga problema po natin para po mas maging epektibo po yung ating edukasyon. So, sana po patuloy na tugunan ito ng ating departamento. At like for example po, naririnig ko po sa mga mag-aaral po minsan, Sir, mahirap po mag-aral this time dahil po wala po kaming internet connection, mahirap po, no? At sana po face-to-face na po sa pasukan. Dahil hindi ko po masagot, no? Kasi hindi po natin alam, hindi rin po ako yung tamang tao para mag-decide kung dapat na ba mag-face-to-face o not. Pero siguro po yung isang bagay po, no? Pangalawa po yung gusto po natin na even ako po, ang mga guro po natin, gusto mo kasi iba pa rin yung pagtuturo na face-to-face, no? At marami pong humihiling po nito, no? Pero I think kung ang pag-uusapan ay kaligtasan ng mga bata, ang mag-aaral po natin, much better pa rin po ako sa blended learning. Mas prefer ko pa rin po ito para lang po sa kaligtasan ng mga bata kung wala po tayong choice. At kung maaari po, no, yun po yung hiling ko rin sa ating ahensya. Pagpatuloy na lang din muna ang blended learning kung hindi pa talaga kaya, especially mga bata po natin mga mag-aaral po natin hindi pa sila vaccinated. So mahirap po para po sa kanilang kaligtasan yun. Though napakalaga po ng pagtuturo na face-to-face. Pero I think isa po ito sa recommendation ko po sa ating ahensya po. Yun lang po siguro.
Thank you, Sir Rodel. Maraming salamat. Sir Rodel, napaka-selfless. Talagang yung kanyang recommendation ay para pa rin sa mga bata. Sir Vince, as a school head now, I know you've seen the picture, the bigger picture of Deped, of us in the bureaucracy. What can you recommend or what is your insight that you pray be considered for the next school year?
Medyo natakot ako bigla, Sir Maki, baka mamaya makapagsabi ako ng hindi okay. Anyway, it's just a suggestion lang naman. Tama nga po yung sinabi niyo, Sir Maki, na nakita natin yung big picture ng mga kaganapan ngayong pandemya sa school year na ito. At alam naman natin na ang DepEd talagang super adjust. At talagang ginagawa nila ang lahat ng effort para may provide yung mga dapat i-provide at may baba sa mga teachers. And well, I bet lahat naman nahirapan talaga nitong nagdaang school year. Nagdaang school year kasi papasok na tayo ngayong school year 2021-2022. So lahat sana ng SLMs or self-learning modules ay dapat sana, sir, ay
Ready na.
may ready at sana wala nang delay sa distribution. Yan lang naman ang concern natin bilang mga teachers, bilang mga school heads, kasi ang focus natin ay nasa bata. So how can we deliver better teaching or how can we deliver our lesson well kapag wala tayong maibibigay na learning materials. So I bet lahat naman ay ready na kasi nga nagamit na po natin ngayong school year. So siguro by next school year or this school year ay since some of these SLMs ay nandito na sa atin, nasa mga schools na, and ayan, ready na. Kaya lang kasi we needed more, especially sa Edilberto, na magdadagdag ng panibagong year level. So we need more SLMs, like modules, activity sheets, and the like. So one thing more, Sir Maki, sana magkaroon si Deped ng official platform para sa mga online engagement natin na matatawag nating libre para sa mga teachers at para sa mga bata, para mas makapag-reach out tayo ng mas maraming bata synchronously. Well, I guess ginagawa naman po ng ating division office, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga surveys kung sino yung mga bata natin na walang-wala talaga. Kung sino yung mga bata natin na walang gadget. So maybe i-widen lang po yung siguro yung project na yan para mabigyan naman ng atensyon yung ating mga batang masasabi nating unfortunate talaga. Ayun lang, Sir Matt.
Thank you so much. Vince. The SLMs, yes. And hopefully, since we have run already the first pandemic school year and the next year will run the same, we already have in advance the SLM, no? Kasi nagkakaroon din tayo ng mga delays din talaga this past year, this recent academic year, no? Kasi uh, tayo sa Dasma, may ready tayo pero hino-hold natin because there are issuance from upper agency, from the upper house, no, na ito gagamitin nyo, hindi yung inyo. But we've learned our lessons, and hopefully we will apply all the lessons learned in this coming school year. I am bringing back Tita Friends talaga. Gusto ko talaga makapasok. Ayan. I have with me some comments here that let's check. Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Sue, sana po libre na ang mga teachers sa Dasca Fiber Blaze, Sir Maki. With more than 3,000 teachers that we have, we will I believe this is not possible because after all, Dasca is a business and we are more than 3,000. So they will more or less be malulugi sila approximately 3 million every month. So, kawawa naman. But here's the thing. Dasca has special privilege discount for teachers in Dasmariñas. So if you feel like shifting to Dasca or if you feel like updating your account into that privilege discounts that they gave us during the onset of the school year, please contact them immediately. At si Ma'am Sue ulit, maganda yung mga input ni Ma'am Sue. Sana pala nabigyan kita ng link, Ma'am Sue. Support teachers' needs like health and wellness. Very true. Diba? Napakaganda po niyan. While we do not have specific budget, no, that will cater to that, but our department has issued memoranda that enable our MOOE God Fund to focus on health and wellness. So teachers must be aware that although we do not have specific budget for that, di ba yung nakapangalan talagang budget or SARO for that budget, we have an issuance po that our MOOE and our God Fund may be allocated on this cause. So we can always bring that up during our teachers meeting. Yeah, Ma'am Franz, hello, can you hear us now? Wala taga. Ito medyo mahaba yung comment ni Sir Nani. Matatakpan tayo lahat. But let me read this. Practice makes perfect at pagiging resourceful ng mga guro. Yes, sobra. Mga magandang kaugalian ng guro sa gitna ng hamon ng new normal ay napagtagumpayan. Hindi na sayang ang mga ginawang SLMs, learning activity sheets at iba pang learning materials. Ang dapat nang gawin ay i-polish, enhance ang mga prepared learning materials, itama at ayusin ang mga nakita pang pagkakamali or errors na nakita. Dahil lahat ng ito ay mapapaganda at may sasaayos pa na gagamitin natin sa susunod na school year. Thank you, sir. Else, ayun, ito. Maganda to. Sabi ni Ma'am Sue, maganda to. Help COVID-affected teachers. Teachers din ang nagtutulungan sa kapwa teachers. Yes. So, like what happened in one school, we in the division office voluntarily provided chip-in support for our COVID-afflicted teachers. So maganda po ito, no? But rest assured that if ever a teacher, no, any of our teachers would be afflicted by COVID-19, always remember to coordinate with your clinic teacher, and the clinic teacher will coordinate to the division office, and the division office will provide assistance through our LGU Yan po, na-practice natin yan, no? Report para si LGU ay assistahang maigi because we have endorsed that this patient is a teacher currently fighting for her life due to COVID. And thank you for this. Teachers Dignity Coalition Dasma supports teachers. Yes, thank you, Ma'am Sue. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Grabe ang ating mga SLM, nagawa ng ating mga Dasmariñeño teachers. But yeah, but there are issuances po, no, na yung galing sa region ang gagamitin. We don't know much about, I personally do not know much about that. I might say something wrong. Pero whatever happens, one thing is for sure, we have Dasmariñas made SLMs should things fall apart. We will not fall apart because we have alalay. We have we have a reservoir of our SLMs locally made by our super huhusay na mga writer teachers. Ayan ako, ito na si Ma Francia. Hindi talaga ako makapasok. Grabe si ito. Di mo lang ako pinagbigyan ngayon. Isang oras lang. Yan. Maraming salamat po sa ating lahat. Sir Vince, Sir Rodel, thank you so much for joining us in this very meaty conversation. And please know that this episode is to honor all of our teachers. And hopefully all the insights you've given will be addressed and will be included as we plan the next academic year. Maraming salamat po. Sir Vince, one last message to all your fellow teachers.
For all the teachers of Edelberto S. Legaspi, Integrated High School, I know I have you at my back. I know we support each other, and I am very thankful for everything that you have shared for our school and to our stakeholders. This coming school year, 2021-2022, ay sana ay ma-maintain pa rin natin yung ating samahan, yung ating goals, sana ma-achieve natin lagi. Siyempre, lagi natin iisipin na tayo ay magtatrabaho para sa ating mga bata, para sa ating mga estudyante. And pag nagagawa natin yon, I'm sure na tayo ay lagi naka-right track. So, aking din pinapasalamatan si Ma'am Sherry Rodriguez for she has started the school very well. Ma'am Sherry, thank you so much po. And of course, sa aming mother supervisor na si Ma'am Tess Manisio, talagang very supportive. Of course, hindi natin pwedeng kalimutan si Doc John Nepomuceno for always there in giving us technical assistance. So maraming salamat po. And of course, ating top management ng Division Office natin sa Dasmariñas in providing us our needs. Kasi na if we lack things like yung sa health and safety protocols o yung mga school supplies, so wala naman po tayo pambili. So ang ating Division Office muna ang bahala sa mga needs ng mga ng ating school, no? So maraming salamat po. And sa trust na binigay ng Division Office, sinunod po sa akin ay sabi ko pong isang malaking opportunity ito para ma-experience at ma-share ko kung anong meron ako. Yun lamang po, Sir Maki. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Sir Vince. How about you, Sir Rodel? What is your message to your fellow teachers, fellow new teachers, and for all our teachers?
Ayun po, muli po maraming salamat po sa mga fellow teachers ko po from Burol Elementary School. At lalo na rin po sa aming principal po, si Mrs. Eileen Habilosa. Sa mga master teachers po namin, si Ma'am Emiliana Alquero, si Sir Janelle Grande, and of course, mga kasamahan ko po sa grade 6 level po. Maraming salamat po at bilang isang guro, no, especially this time of pandemic po, marami po akong natutunan po mula po sa inyo. Salamat po muli sa mga trainings po na mga kinandak po natin. Kung hindi po natin ito ginawa, baka po mas lalo ako nahihirapan bilang isang bagong guro. So maraming salamat po. Well appreciated po lahat po ng ginagawa po ninyo para po sa mga teachers sa ating paaralan and even para sa ating mga mag-aaral po. At ganun din po sa mga kapwa ko bagong guro sa Burol Elementary School. Laban lang kasi walang ibinibigay ang Diyos na pagsubok na hindi po natin kaya mapagtagumpayan. Kaya pagpatuloy lang po natin yung ating pong dedikasyon, yung passion po natin sa pagtuturo despite of the pandemic po. Daman po, maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, Sir Vince and Sir Rodel. The first pandemic school year might have ended. It taught us a lot of lessons. It taught us a lot of things that will make us better in this profession. These are very hard lessons. These are lessons hardly learned because of the situation, but nevertheless, this prepares us for the next school year and for whatever challenge that we might come across, man-made, natural. Because of this situation, we are certain that there is nothing we can never conquer. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng ating mga teachers na talaga namang nagsikap, nagmahal, at nanatiling committed sa teaching profession. It wasn't really easy. It was really hard. But you've made all things possible with your determination and love for the profession. Muli po, magkita-kita po tayo sa susunod na Biyernes upang pag-usapan at talakayin ang mga isyong may kinalaman sa ating mga magulang, mag-aaral at mga guro. Anumang usaping pang-edukasyon, pag-uusapan natin yan sa Today with Deped Dasma. See you next week.